We're here with WashU after their Elite Eight win over Messiah in overtime.
I'm Sophie Viscovich, Jr.
Jim Conlon, head coach.
I'm Kaci Karl, senior.
Coach, opening thoughts from today's win?
Yeah, first we want to thank Messiah and their whole community for putting together a great atmosphere. I thought the student body showed out well, added a little bit of fun to this, as well as the administration doing everything they could to make this playable for these women. Fantastic soccer match. I mean, just a well-played soccer match by Scott and the Messiah players. I just thought it was a really fun game to be a part of today.
Yeah, Kaci, you're on the defensive end. It felt like the game was switching back and forth. Kind of talk about those moments where Messiah had the possession and what you guys did to slow them down there.
Yeah, we've always prioritized kind of the field and half and just making sure we stick together as a team and having each other's back, and I think that's what we emphasized the entire game. We were communicating and shifting as one, and so when they were driving at us, that's what we were staying shifting.
Sophie, you had one of the assists on that goal to win the game. Kind of talk about that play and how that developed.
Yeah, I think credit to Kira, who took the corner, kind of realizing went a little bit off play, and then everyone in the box doing everything they could to get head, foot, whatever is on it, no matter how long they've been in the game, and then Maddie with a great finish, which is through the line, which is another thing we emphasize.
Coach talked about that back and forth game. It felt like sometimes you guys had control of the game, then Messiah had control. It kept going back. Talk about how you keep the girls into it and, throughout when you're playing into overtime.
Yeah, I think the match definitely had some flow for them offensively, and then some flow for us. Really nervy moments, I thought, for both teams defensively. Like, ooh, is this the moment they're going to get in behind? But I thought both defenses were incredible as far as our players. I thought they did a great job of keeping their poise. In a game like that, it's easy to kind of get caught up in the fast-paced moments there. But I thought we did a great job of staying poised and really supporting each other. You heard the voices on the field just encouraging each other, not letting each other get down on themselves. And so I thought it was just a really well-played mental game by our women today as well.
Yeah, Kaci, you guys win the national championship last year. You're back in the Final Four this year. What does it mean to get back into close to that spot again this year?
Yeah, it's incredible. It's a privilege to have been able to go through Final Fours in my career, but I think we've in this entire season emphasized that it's about this season, and as much success as we had in the past, we've got to focus on this team and what we were going to do this year.
Yeah, Sophie, Coach mentioned the fans traveled great. How cool is that to, you're away, you're however many miles over into here in PA, and you have that many fans supporting you loudly. How does that mean to you out there playing on the pitch?
Yeah, I think our families are our biggest supporters. Obviously, like you said, a lot of them traveled pretty far to get here. Just having them in the hotel at the fields has been great. Their support is unmatched for us, so great to have them in the stands. And some alums also were there. Emma Riley from last year. So.
Yeah, Coach, one final question. Obviously going back to the Final Four, how do you guys prepare for that? How do you guys get ready for that? You have that extra week to prepare and get some rest. What does it look like going forward, going into that weekend?
Yeah, I think first off, making the NCAA tournament is really an honor. Making the Final Four is an extremely special feeling. Right now, we're going to try and travel safe home and then get some rest. We obviously don't know who our opponent is or who the other members are because they'll play tomorrow. But I think the biggest thing is letting these women get a break and go home for Thanksgiving, rest a little bit, and then come back and we'll put together the right plan. But right now, it's about recovering, finishing the week academically, the short week next week, and then just recovering mentally and emotionally by spending some time with family.